Just relax, it won't take long. Now I'm going to show you the simplest formula for solving this question. The question says 1.34 gram of hydrated sodium tetraoxosulfate 6 was heated to give an anhydrous salt weighing 0.71 grams. The formula of the hydrated salt is, and you can see the options that were given. Now what are we asked to do? You can also rephrase this statement to be find the value of x. Yes, because they say the formula of the hydrated salt, that is the numbers that will be there, that is this x. So now it says 1.3 gram of hydrated salt. Take note, when we say hydrated salt, which is sodium triazosulfate, hydrated means it has water of crystallization. Yes, it has water of crystallization. It was therefore heated. You know, when heating, it will surely lose water to give an anhydrous salt. Now, anhydrous salt is a salt without water of crystallization. There is no water in it, weighing 0.71 grams. The formula of the hydrated salt is, so I asked to find this. Okay, the simplest formula in solving this question, of which I'm about to show you, is number of moles. Number of moles of water. I'm going to be comparing the moles. Number of moles of water over the number of moles of anhydrous salt. Number of moles of the anhydrous salt. Easy, right? Number of moles of water and number of moles of the anhydrous salt. Once you do this, you will get the answer to this question. That is the value. It may be 7, 2, 3 and nothing. Yes. Okay, let's quickly solve it. Now, number of moles of water. We all know that number of moles is equals to what? Mass over molar mass, right? Mass over molar mass. Now all we just have to do is find the mass of what? Of water. Let me indicate this number of moles of water. Now, how do we find the mass of water? It was given indirectly in the question. That's why you have to understand it. It says 1.34 gram of hydrated sodium tetraoxosulfate 6 was heated to give an anhydrous salt weighing 0.7 gram. That means a salt having water of crystallization was heated. It therefore loses its water of crystallization and became anhydrous, which means a salt without water of crystallization. So therefore the mass decreases from 1.34 to 0.71. So for us to get the mass of water lost, or the total mass of water, we have to do 1.34 minus 0.71. This is how we get the mass. So when we do this, we get 0.63 grams divided by the molar mass of water. Now remember, mass number of hydrogen is 1 times 2, so we have 2 plus 16, which is 18 gram per mole. Gram cancel gram. 0.63 divided by 18 will get 0.035 moles. This is of water. Okay, now let's go to the number of moles of anhydrous salt. Number of moles of the anhydrous salt, the same thing. We have the mass over the molar mass. Now the mass which was given in the question said was heated to give an anhydrous salt weighing 0.71 grams. So we are just to calculate what? The molar mass. Now remember, I say anhydrous salt without water of crystallization. That is the meaning of anhydrous. Now looking at this, you can see that we are total for NO2SO4 only. So we have Na2SO4 to be 23 times 2 plus 32 plus 16 times 4. This should be 46 plus 32 plus 64, and we add them together, I'll give you 142 grams per mole. Okay, 0.71 divided by 142 grams per mole. Gram will cancel gram, so 0.71 divided by 142, you get 0.005 moles. Easy, right? Now let's input them in the equation. It says number of moles of water. The number of moles of water is what? 0.035 divided by the number of moles of what? Of the anhydrous salt, which is 0.005. Now pressing your calculator, you get what? 7. So our answer is A. So naming this compound, you have what? Sodium tetraoxosulfate 6 heptahydrate. Now this is sodium tetraoxosulfate 6 trihydrate. this will be dihydrate, and this will just be hydrate. So you pronounce them with their, if it's 6 you say hexahydrate, you get. So our answer is sodium tetrahydrosulfate 6 heptahydrate. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. God bless.